ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Ariana Vanderpool-Wallace got the medal haul underway for Team Bahamas at the 20th Commonwealth Games, striking silver in the women's 50-meter butterfly. Ariana touched the wall in 25.53 seconds, setting a new national record and recording the first medal ever at this level for a Bahamian swimmer.
What is so exciting about Ariana's success is that she has been on the verge of the success for a long time. We're particularly happy about the performance because she has proven that the Bahamas can compete with the world as she did at the 2012 Olympic Games. And what the swimming team tells me is that the entire swimming community at the Games was crying with her because she's such a tough competitor. And to win a medal at these Games, she had the shoulder of the Bahamas Swimming Federation, the shoulder of the entire Bahamas team at the Games on her shoulders. And she has won the first medal for the Bahamas.
Now Ariana was back in the pool today going after another medal in the women's 100-meter freestyle, but that just wasn't meant to be. Ariana finished 5th in 54.37. Now elsewhere today, fellow swimmer Verens Burrows clocked 23.24 seconds for 5th in his 50 freestyle heat, and he just missed out on a lane in the semifinals. Latoya Williams and Chris Brown, they got the action underway on the track. Both won their opening round heat in the men's 400 meters and advanced to tomorrow's semifinals. Donald Thomas and Ryan Ingram, they both moved on to Wednesday's men's high jump final, clearing 7.2.5. Jamal Wilson, he failed to advance with the best clearance of 6.11. Shaniqua Q. Ferguson, she also failed to make the women's 100-meter final. She finished her semifinal heat 4th in 11.52. There were mixed results for the Bahamas in the men's 100-meter semifinals. Warren Fraser advanced to the final, winning his heat in 10.21. Chavez Hart finished his heat 7th in 10.29 and did not advance. The final for the men, that was also contested today. Fraser finished 7th there in 10.20. Shawnee Miller, she was in action today as well. The semifinals of the women's 400 meters, she finished her heat 2nd in 51.58. That secured her a lane in the final tomorrow. As for Tamara Myers, she was in the 7th. Actually, she was in the women's triple jump qualifications, finishing 7th in her flight, a best of 42.2 3/4, and that was not good enough to make the final. Now, boxing, that was the only other discipline the Bahamas competed in today, and the going there pretty rough. Middleweight Godfrey Strawn and welterweight Carl Hill both losing out on points. That means Keishno Majors the only medal hope left for the Bahamas as he contests the quarterfinals of the super heavyweight division come tomorrow. The Caribbean Football Union's under-17 boys tournament closed out yesterday at the Roscoe Davies pitch. The Bahamas entered with a record of 0-2, and they were looking to finish on a strong note against Puerto Rico. Julian Gibson was there.
Puerto Rico was flying high yesterday at the Roscoe Davies soccer pitch. They scored 1 goal in the first half, 3 more goals in the second half, and that was good enough to give Puerto Rico a 4-0 win.
We played better in the second half because we get like speech with the coach and talk about the game, and we do it. We did it.
I think Puerto Rico played one of its best games here, and we had great teamwork, great effort. Everyone was running the balls, both in defense and offense, and it was a great game for us.
We played not average as a team. We went to pass with a technique, so we went improving, and we had the best game ever here.
For the Bahamian players, even though they lost the match, going forward, they now know what they have to do.
There were a lot of people getting off on each other. I believe our mentality as a team fell apart after some very easy goals, and we weren't able to get our heads back in the game, really.
Second half, just tiny mistakes that cost us, silly goals, but overall, we've tried our hardest. To be honest, the score shouldn't matter. What we've been able to achieve in the last week has been phenomenal.
We fought, we tried, but then they were the bad teams. We went a man down, so obviously that's a great advantage. Nothing you can really do about it. So we'll try again for next time. All of us train hard. These guys, these are my brothers. These aren't teammates. These are brothers. We tried our best. We worked hard. I love every single one of them. Thanks to the fans for coming out. Thanks to everyone for supporting us. We didn't win, but I can guarantee everyone we did our best.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Julian Gibson.
After winning the gold medal at the Caribbean Basketball Championships earlier this month, our men's national team qualified for the Central Basket Tournament next month in Mexico. This was an important step as our men look to qualify for the 2016 Olympics. But as Kelsey Johnson tells us tonight, with success comes the need for more funding.
The bills have to be paid. How and when are the two questions Vice President in the Bahamas Basketball Federation, Mario Bolag, continues to struggle with.
The Bahamas Basketball Federation is running on a very, very large negative balance, inside of our account. We've been seeking corporate sponsors. We've been seeking sponsors from those who are supposed to be from persons who love the game of basketball, and we have been unable to get any assistance. Right now, we are operating on credit with the travel agent, and that does not look good right now. There's a national team getting ready to represent the country, and we have yet to receive 1 penny from even the governing body, which is the Ministry, of Sports. And we've been crying out for a little while now, asking for assistance. We are trying to take this team to represent the Bahamas at each level to go to Olympic. We are not representing the Bahamas Basketball Federation. We're representing the Bahamas, and we hope that soon, before it's too late, someone will step in and provide us with some financial assistance.
The Federation spent more than $100,000 for 3 teams to travel and compete in the opening rounds of qualifiers in the summer. While the men's team was able to move on, the women's squad and the cadets team were unsuccessful in their bid to qualify for the next round of play. The men are in training camp in Houston, Texas. They will leave for Mexico on Wednesday to compete in the Central Basket Championships that will tip off on Friday.
The Federation has been doing this all on its own thus far, and that's by fundraiser here and there, but we still need some assistance in order to make this happen. Right now, the guys are in Houston getting ready to head Mexico. Some of these guys have to take time off their job, and they have been crying out to me that, Coach, we need some extra funds. I'm taking a week and 2 off from my job, but I'm not being compensated for that, and they got bills to pay. So, even with the stipends, the Federation need assistance with. If anyone want to come out there and just give a little stipend for 1 or 2 players, a few people can come out there. There's 12 players, we can get 12 companies to get together. And if they just give $1,000, those could be a stipends we can put in the guys' hand that can, keep them happy as they develop and represent the country.
The Bahamas is in Pool B with Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, El Salvador, and Mexico. Team Bahamas will open up against Puerto Rico on Friday. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
4 regattas will take place during the Emancipation Holiday weekend. One of those will be in Cat Island, and the trash talking has already begun.
Long Island City taking everything this year, guys. The guys that come to Cat Island on a yearly base, Mark knows is already selling challenges out to you guys. Look out there, taking everything back to Mangrove Bush.
And that will do it for sports. Don't go anywhere. The Bahamas Tonight is back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.